Hello everyone and welcome to the new setup. New setup because we have moved to Mumbai now. Although this city is not new to me, I will say except the city, everything else is. When I was here last time, I was just a married, carefree, working female who was busy exploring new restaurants every weekend. 4 years later, I left this city with little Ruthvi in my arms. And after 6 years, here I am, again in the same city, but with a different personality, who is currently seeking her options to settle in with 2 kids. Settling in comes with a lot of challenges. I think I'm prepared, but how much? Only time can tell. We reached here over the weekend and a lot has happened already, which included 2 days of constantly eating out. But now my brain and body needs to go back to some home cooked food, and so the primary agenda of the day was to set up this temporary kitchen and start cooking. As I told you in my last vlog, this is a service apartment and I knew I could have a mini kitchen here, so I had packed some kitchen essentials that I know I cannot do without. Nothing begins without cleaning supplies, and so having kitchen towels and napkins and a few cleaning supplies forms the basis of any kitchen setup. Good thing is that this kitchen has some drawers where I can place my regular eatables. So I'll quickly wipe them before filling things in. Indian cuisine is incomplete without spices, and I bought my regular masalas packed in individual Ziploc pouches to avoid mixing of spices inside the spice box. All the regular items go inside the first shelf for quick accessibility. Of course, things will shuffle and their placements might change as per my need and convenience, but instead of organizing, today's main idea is to contain all kitchen items in the available space. As I told you earlier, we came here over the weekend and I took some time to do the grocery shopping. With a well thought out meal planning, I was able to finish a lot of my previous grocery items, and whatever little was left, I packed in a separate carton that came along with the luggage. So a few small items that I felt are important during initial setting up days are a few Ziploc pouches to keep remaining or new items that need to be stored. Some packed all-in-one masala sachets for every serving of meal that can sustain till all the spices open up. Since I do not have containers here, I'll keep a few rubber bands and clips to tie the open packets. During grocery shopping, I deliberately picked food items in Ziploc pouches, that too in smaller quantities, to save food from spoiling and creating any food waste. I'll use a steel glass to contain all the spoons and mini tools. Otherwise, these small items in kitchen go all over the place and it takes a lot of time finding each item. I don't have any mixer here, so I packed this all-in-one grater for grinding and mixing purpose. Also, since I don't have my glass containers for leftovers, I carried a few small lids for covering cooked food inside the fridge. Setting up a new kitchen and home is always exciting to me. I take it as a challenge and a scope of learning for myself to work with bare minimum. How to cook, what to cook, how to make food special even with the minimum ingredients, and finding solutions to day-to-day problems really excites me and gives me a lot of joy. You all know it's been a continuous hustle for quite some days. But my partner in comfort during these demanding days is my Bliss Club garments. This combo of Bliss Club with breezy boyfriend tee and on-the-go straight pants keeps my comfort, functionality and style game always up. Made with breeze flow breathable fabric, this boyfriend tee is super soft and completely weightless on the body. They perfectly pair with these high-waisted on-the-go straight pants, which have a comfortable non-restrictive fit and zippered pockets that helps in keep my essentials close by and handy. Be it instant running around outdoors or constant work juggling indoors, Bliss Club garments I feel are quintessential for any mom or homemaker. Check the description for more details and use coupon code SWATI10 to to avail 10% discount on any of your Bliss Club purchases. Like I said, today my main focus is to give everything that I'm carrying some space. I'll only spend time organizing spaces as I go, since some other tasks top my priority at the moment. So basically, I'm just trying to let go of the bags and cartons that are lying on the floor. I'll take some time to get tuned to this new setup, so I decided to go easy on the lunch and do some preparations beforehand. I thought of making stuffed paneer paratha with my favorite sweet and spicy tomato chutney. Today I'm still feeling like I'm taking a breather. Last 3 days was super busy. First and foremost thing was getting Rutvi enrolled into a new school. We got her admission done and today is her first day in the new school, and I can't tell you how nervous or anxious I am. I know kids of her age are easily moldable, but a parent will always have concerns for their kids. Since Karthik was already here, he did the basic formalities of the school earlier, and we came in right before the interview call and to tick off other pending nitty-gritties. I also looked around for a playgroup or pre-primary for Dhairya, but that is a call I'm not rushing into at the moment and will only decide once I'm fully convinced. I'll also prepare a quick raita to go with the paneer paratha with whatever spices I have at the moment. Instances like these make me miss my old kitchen. I can't buy a lot of stuff because I know I already have them, but I can't open everything because this is a temporary setup. But I wanted to turn this temporary setup into a well-functional space to be able to fulfill my basic family needs. Eating out every single day with kids is practically not possible. So I believe it's better to have a mini setup instead of having none. I love this tomato chutney. Mom used to make it quite often when I was a kid, and I'm surprised why I haven't made it earlier for Rutvi. The best part is that I don't need any grinder for this chutney, and it gets ready with fewer ingredients. I'll just saute garlic with some red chili powder and garam masala and add lots of chopped tomatoes. For seasoning, I'll add salt and very little sugar to balance the tanginess of the tomatoes. Adjust the consistency by adding more water, and very quick and delicious chutney is ready, and I can't wait to see how Rutvi takes this chutney. And with all the prep done, garments are also washed, and now I'll quickly clean the kitchen and dry the garment before waking Dhairya up. It is just the first week and I'm getting into the know-how of things. I had a very simple breakfast of cereal and fruits and will give Dhairya the same. Going slow and steady is better than getting overwhelmed. I will have many days to flaunt my homemaking skills, but since it's a new beginning, it's better to start with the basics. And like they say, if there is a will, there is a way. So in a nutshell, I know I can create some magic within this mini setup as well. This will be my home for the next couple of weeks before moving to the final place. And now that the kitchen looks operational, the next challenge is to set this up for Diwali. Are you with me in this setting up? Let me know in the comments below. Dhairya these days feels like a big boy and likes eating his food in a lunchbox. Rutvi's school timings are a bit late here, so Dhairya eats lunch and sleeps before Rutvi comes back. And as soon as she's back, I'll make the parathas and serve them hot. Rutvi likes triangle paratha, and to make that, I'll place the filling in the center of the paratha and fold it in a triangle shape. I'll place it on hot tawa and toast it well from both the sides with some ghee. Hot and delicious paneer parathas are ready, and I think they'll make a good starting point for our conversation that I have been waiting to do since morning. And this is how a simple yet delectable meal with minimum ingredients looks like. I had so many questions pending for Rutvi, but I wanted to sound like a calm mom to not make a very big deal in front of her. But the highlight of the meal was that Rutvi loved the chutney and asked for more. I told you it's very delicious. It was a relatively tough day for Rutvi. She's missing her old friends and her teacher from previous school. But all I know, these changes will only help in making her more adaptable to the changing situations. I hope she makes enough friends very soon to start liking this new city. Well, it is just the beginning of a fresh new week. I'm sure things will only get clearer and better from now on. And I hope to share some really good video with you all in the coming days. Festivities will fall next week and I'm excited to see how I'll mold things here. So till I find my ways, subscribe to the channel to stay connected and join me on Instagram for some daily life updates. And I'll see you in my next vlog. Until then, stay tuned.